Hey, this week's video, we have a new tent. We're going to do a review on that. Then we're going to do some camping and some kayaking. Stick around. We think it's going to be a fun video. Hope you enjoy it. So if you're watching this video for the tent review, that's going to happen in like the first 9 or 10 minutes of this video. And after that, it's going to be our regularly scheduled video that we normally do, kind of a vlog type thing with our weekly adventure in it.
Oh, he just threw the directions over here.
They're on the bottom. Well, we got this new tent and we put it up just because it's new and we want to check it out because it just arrived. So on the packaging that this tent came in, they claim it's a 12-person tent. And if you're not familiar with how they rate that stuff, they're talking about if people are laying on the ground side by side, shoulder to shoulder, right up against the walls, it can hold 12 people, that they would cover the floor. Well, that's not realistic. So whatever they say on the rating, you know, they say it's a 12-person tent, you get about maybe half of the people in there comfortably. So you could probably get 6 people in here comfortably. And if you're going to have cots, you might get less than that because you're going to take up a lot more floor area and you want space to move around. People don't want to step on each other. So yeah, anytime you look at a tent and they say it's rated for X amount of people, you just know that you're going to get about half that amount in there in reality. So this thing is 18 by 10, and when they're measuring that, they're not talking about the actual floor area. What they're talking about is the outermost point, these poles, the plastic pieces on the bottom. So to measure from one pole to the next, you get that measurement. And it's not even exact, they're rounding up, so it's a little bit smaller than what it actually says. Over to the next plastic piece. Looks like 9'9". That's just the width, so it says 10 feet and it's actually 9'9", and that's not the floor area. That is the outer pieces of plastic attached to the poles. All right, why don't you hold that right there on that plastic piece. Coming this way. Ooh, maybe 1711. Anyway, they're just rounding up. Overall, it's a real nice tent. We like it, and I think it's gonna suit us pretty well. One thing that I don't like already, it has this awning, which I like, but that awning is also the door. So if you want that awning up, you don't have a door, you just have a screen, like a screen door. But if you want the awning, your door is open all the time. So I don't like that, but I guess that's the way it is. There's a door in the back, so maybe we'll tend to not use the awning. That way we have a door. I don't know. We'll see. I do like these Ozark Trail pop-up tents. But one thing I don't like, the rainfly is held by a strap. And that strap hooks into a loop that's in the tent. On all their old ones, there's a loop here on the pole, and you hooked into the pole. Yeah, this tent's just pretty cool. We got 2 cots over on this side. All the children sleeping in this side and out here in a little bit. So there's plenty of room in that regard. Ceiling's all netting, and then there's a rain fly over that. It basically doesn't get real hot because of the screen roof. It's real nice. Anytime the wind blows, you feel it in here. It's really nice. I like it. It's definitely for summertime. Sidewall material is a little thin. You can see my hand through there, but most tents are the same these days anyways. Little side pocket deals around. Each end has these big, huge screens that go side to side. I think it opens on the outside. Okay, you can stake this out. And if you do, you end up getting a lot of ventilation there. That's for quick release. You just push the button and the side comes down a little bit all the way around. I mean, the way these are made, you really could do this with one person. Pretty simple. And no, we're not getting paid to review this tent. They should have gave us one for free. Anyway, no, we're not getting paid to review it. We bought it, and we thought we'd do a little review on it while we set it up for the first time and take it down, and then give our opinion. And I think it's a nice tent for the price. Well, guess what we found? They even have a little zipper that helps the bag expand bigger for all those people who can't ever get their tent back in the original packaging. I mean, people like us, right? Let's use that thing. Hold the top. Looks like it spans 3 inches now. Oh, look at that. Now it works. Okay, it is kind of like a compression deal. I mean, now we can maybe shove it down a little harder. There we go. Back in its original packaging. We just noticed it says 2-minute setup on here. That depends on who's putting it up, I guess. But it's a good tent overall. Whether we're quick about putting it up or not, it's a good tent. I like the tents with these poles attached. They pop up and go down really quick. So when I make a fire, I like to make a little platform of wood and build my fire on that. Tonight, for convenience, we're using matches. So I just bought this fire ring, and I've got an interesting story with this. So the store that's selling these things is having a sale, 75 bucks, $74.99, and they're on sale. I go in there and I'm looking at these things, and the store guy that works in the store is there. I notice this one says $49.99 on the price tag. There's a sticker on the side of it. And I said, hey, I want this one because it says $49.99 on a sticker. The guy looked a little surprised that it was on there. And he says, well, he'll have to ask the manager about that. You know, he can't just give those away for $49.99. I said, well, it's on the sticker. It's on the price. So he goes and asks the manager, and the manager says, yeah, we'll have to sell it to you for $49.99. So save 25 bucks. Of course, they went through all the rest of them after that to make sure there weren't any more $49 stickers on. All right, this is the s'mores making table. Marshmallow cream. All right, perfect s'more. There we go. Marshmallow fluff smeared on graham cracker, and that's how we do it. So it's getting pretty dark here, and you probably can't see me very well. I think we're just going to turn the camera off for the night, and we'll see you in the morning. Everybody say night night.
Night night.
Night night.
Good night.
Well, good morning. It's another fine day. In case I didn't make it clear, we have the tent set up, and our children wanted to camp in it, but we are kind of glamping. We have the tent set up on our own property, and we can always walk to the house if we need something, so we're doing that. It's just for fun. And to test out this tent a little bit in a place where we can do that, and it's easiest at home. Yeah, well, enough about this tent. Time to do something. Well, if you saw our previous video, I believe we're going to call it kayaking in the afternoon, or afternoon kayaking, something like that. So this is a piggyback onto that. So I took some of the children out kayaking, and we made that video, and now I'm taking the rest of them in this one. So yeah. Okay, it looks like they want to go around the island just like the other children did. So they're going to do that. Yeah, the rest of us are stuck on the shoreline just waiting. They get their turn, and then switch them out. It's always fun to come out and do stuff like this, especially kids like to go camping. So if we do some kind of camp at home deal, we try to find something like this to do as well, because it keeps it as a little bit of an adventure for them. Yeah, here's some shade. Walking like this. Wow, there's a lot of honeybees on these flowers. Must be a honeybee nest nearby. Some bumblebees too, but a lot of honeybees in there. Got some emerald jewelweed. Here we've got some Queen Anne's lace. That is a wild carrot. Yeah, wild carrot is actually edible. If you like carrots, these are a little different. They have a carrot-like taste, but they're not real great. Everyone's used to the cultivated variety, store-bought and stuff, whatever. This is going to be a little different than that. There are a couple other plants that it can be confused with, and those other plants are poisonous and deadly poisonous, and so you want to be able to identify it before you go fooling with it. If you're not positively sure on wild carrot what it is, then just leave it. I don't know, I like to identify things like that. I get bored just waiting for them, so I'm gonna look around, explore, and yeah, identify some plants. I think it's kind of cool. Everybody's back in. We got the boats in the vehicle. There's that shed right behind you. It's sticking out of your neck. Hey, this week's video, we got a new should I try that again? Let's set up the other one before we finish this one.
That's when you say oops. That's what you call a photo bomber.
Yeah. But it's an end of the season sale. How can you have an end of the season sale for more than what you were selling them at the beginning of season? If you stick around to the end, and if you like this, well, if you've enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and hit that like button if you haven't done so already. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We put out new videos every week, every Friday morning. And if you'd like to receive notifications when we do upload the next video, hit that notification bell. And check out our channel. We have several videos just like this one or very similar. We do various things including hiking, biking, boating, fishing, builds of various kinds, mostly outdoor activities. Some homesteading is thrown in there as well. This channel is for the experience. We do these things for the experience of doing them and to show others how you can do it too. We try to be fun and entertaining while being educational all at the same time. Sometimes these experiences are done for the first time, and other times they're things that we do all the time. Sometimes we do things just for the fun of doing it. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one.